As the only daughter of the YK Groups, which was one of the top 3 richest companies in the world, she was raised as a successor to the company. But when she was 9, her baby brother was born. This made little Queen really happy since he would be the heir to the company and she could live like a normal girl. She even had a crush on a boy who sat next to her in class, and it was his birthday that day, and he was inviting his friends over. But when she asked him if she could attend as well, he coldly rejected her. He even makes fun of her for wearing a skirt when she has short hair. Little Queen gets devastated. This was the first time she got the chance to wear a skirt and a hairpin. She cried all the way to her home in her car. After graduating from elementary school, she joined a new school, and on the end of the first day her driver arrives a little late. He apologizes for being late and asks if she liked the new school. She tells him that she might tell her father to stop making her to go to a normal school. While she's about to get into the car, she notices the boy who made fun of her. She explains to him that she's the one who he made fun of when in elementary school, and he is very surprised by this. Then he recalls that there was a rumor that the YK director's daughter went to their school. She confirms that she is her and tries to get in the car, but the boy stops her and asks for her number. He even goes on to say that it's his birthday next week and if she would come if he invited. He then apologizes for what he did and tells her that he actually liked her back then. Seeing him turn coat after learning about her rich family makes her sick to her stomach. She immediately slaps him. We return to the present, where she just slapped the MC for calling her a monster. Moon-young interferes in between them and tells her she can't slap people like that. She then looks at the MC and tells him to beg for forgiveness. Queen then thinks to herself that if the MC knew who she was, he would be on his knees begging. She then reaches into her purse and grabs a check, then throws it at him and tells him to use it for his treatment. She then calls her driver to bring her back home. Moon-young tells the MC to watch out in the future and leaves with Queen. The MC looks at the check and his money on the floor and confirms that she is a monster. The MC wonders if he should still continue to go to this weird school. But then again, he doesn't have the time to wonder as he reaches a car wash place, where he is working part-time. If he drops out, he can raise his siblings better. But if he doesn't graduate and get a better job, he can't pay for their higher education. Since he is getting a full scholarship, he is willing to continue studying there. Once he finishes his job late at night, he walks back home fully exhausted. He reaches home at 1 in the morning every day. His siblings are fast asleep at this hour. He glances at the dirty dishes and figures that they made instant noodles for dinner. He knows that it's dangerous to let them have noodles every day for dinner at this age. He promises that he will work harder to make their life a little easier for both of them. After taking a shower, he reaches into his school uniform's pocket and takes out the check that Queen threw at him. He holds the check over his head and wonders how rich a person must be to just throw away something like this. He thinks back at the face she made when he called her a monster, and that he made a mistake thinking about his mom at that time. He fears that he will see his mom in his dreams tonight. Meanwhile, in a luxurious mansion, Queen is relentlessly hitting a punching bag while Moon-young waits for her to say something. Moon-young tells Queen that she can't just call someone in the middle of the night to speak and then not say anything. Queen finally stops punching the bag but still looks lost in thought. Moon-young assumes that Queen is afraid to face her at the Wild League. Queen doesn't respond to this as well, so Moon-young says that she will go easy on her and there is nothing to worry. She stays silent for a few more seconds and then asks Moon-young if she sees her as a monster too. She then tries to confirm she's not, and Moon-young is just surprised that she is still worried about that. Moon-young bursts out laughing, asking why she is worried about it even after slapping him back then. And if Queen's fans saw her like this, they would be in shock. Queen punches Moon-young playfully and then asks her to get in the ring for a spar. Moon-young thinks that Queen thinks she's an easy fight, but she says that she won't go down that easily. And the next day at MC's apartment, his little brother is crying because he promised to make sausage. The MC apologizes for not keeping the promise and promises to make some tomorrow. The little brother says that he hates his brother and his mother used to make it for them. The MC yells at his brother and tells him to stop. The little brother stops crying while trembling. The MC again promises that he will make sure to make some for breakfast tomorrow. While walking his siblings to the school bus, he figures that they need a mother. No matter how much he tries, he can't substitute a mother. He waves them goodbye, and his little brother apologizes to him through the window. The MC reaches the school gate, but he is late on the first day, so he decides to jump over a wall on the other side. He struggles a bit, but he finally makes it over. As he is trying to catch his breath, he hears someone approaching. Then suddenly a girl vaults over the wall with little effort. Followed by few more of them, they all jump over the wall like ninjas and dash towards the school. The MC gets to class. He knows that he needs to concentrate on his studies so that he can get good grades to possibly get a better job, but wondered if he did something wrong since all the girls in the class were staring at him again. He even feared the break time because he would instantly be swarmed by the girls. But then he hears someone trying to make an announcement in the front of the class. It's the captain of the kendo club who has come to recruit 3 people with prior experience into their club. But Daldal comes out from behind the captain of the kendo club and asks what kind of nonsense she is talking even though they missed out on the championships last year. Then she proceeds to snap her fingers and asks the newcomers to watch carefully. Her minions grab a concrete block and hold it on both sides. She gets into position, takes a deep breath, and hits the concrete block, shattering it. The MC wonders if they are mad pulling such stunts in a classroom, but all the other girls think it was cool. She then informs them that they will pick 2 members from the class through a tournament. Someone grabs Daldal's shoulder from the back and asks her why she's making a mess in the class. It's Moon Young, and she is annoyed at the fact that there is dust everywhere now. She introduces herself as the member of the boxing club to the freshmen. She says that she only needs 1 member and asks the girl with the strongest fists to come out. Or she is also fine with a guy with no strength and has a hard time adjusting, who would need protection from the school. The 2 members of the kendo club feel alienated and decide to leave the class. The MC raises his hand, and Moon Young takes him to the hallway to talk. But the MC didn't raise his hand because he wanted to join the boxing club. He simply wanted to return the check that Queen threw at him. She tells him to keep it, and that Queen is the type to slap him again if he tried to return it. And if he still wanted to return it, he had to return it himself, as she didn't want to get involved. She tried to stop him from meeting Queen again, saying he might get told off again. She then asks him if he really doesn't want to join the boxing club, as it's compulsory to join a club. The MC replies that he doesn't have any experience with sports, and that he will think about joining. She then tells him that if he finds himself in a difficult spot, big sister Moon Young will look after him. But while walking away, she is devastated that her plan failed. Her plan being step 1, bring the MC to the boxing club. Step 2, to become friendly with him while teaching him boxing. Step 3 is to establish herself as the most trustworthy upperclassman. Step 4 is to earn full points in the maiden-like category. But step 1 itself failed. After which, when the bell rang and it was time for PE, MC decided to go to the bathroom to change. But as he looks up, all the girls in the class are already changing in front of him. He is so surprised by this that he just decides to scream. The girls finally notice that the MC is there, and wonder if they should go outside to change for his sake. They all leave the class and tell him that they will give him 5 minutes to change. The MC finally lifts his head from the desk and wonders if the girls have no shame. As he is changing, he looks at the window and sees all the girls just peeking through the window. The PE teacher blows the whistle for everyone to assemble and informs them that they only have a few PE class till club activities start, and to make most of it. He then tells them that today they will be playing dodgeball. The MC says that he is not feeling well and that he needs rest, so the teacher exempts him from PE. He doesn't want to waste energy since he didn't have breakfast, and he also needs to go to work in the evening. While MC watches over the battlefield, Daldal has other plans. She researched all night yesterday on how to conquer the MC's heart. She promises that she will conquer him for sure, and begins her plan. As the dragging sound gets closer and closer to him, he takes a look at it. He is just shocked at what he is watching. Daldal dragging a dozen huge tires. Step 1 of the plan is that younger males are attracted to stronger, older females. She stops right in front of him to execute step 2. Step 2 is to pretend like you're not interested and to cut the greeting short. She tells him that she is busy and that she will see him later. Then she suddenly falls to her knees, which is step 3, to show some kind of weakness from time to time. She pretends like she's sick and asks the MC if he can support her. But the MC is no simp, he has already escaped her. He makes his way to the roof after escaping Daldal. He checks if anyone is at the roof and thinks that the school gets weirder no matter where he goes. He wonders how he is going to bear this difficult life for 3 years. But then if he stays a year, he might get some fellow male students. He rummages through his pocket again and pulls out the check. He wants to return it as soon as possible since he is uneasy holding on to it. He wonders how much sausages he can buy for his little brother with this much money. He hears a distant sound closing in behind him. He turns around to check what it is and is surprised to find a helicopter which is landing on the roof of the school building. As the helicopter is landing, there is so much wind that it makes the check in the MC's hands just fly off. The MC turns around as he hears someone get off the helicopter. It's Queen, and her attendant tells her that her driver will pick her up in the evening. As she walks forward, she notices the MC standing in front of her.